Hey guys, it's 101 Smith, and today we have a return to form. We're back with a Master Grade, and today's review is of the Master Grade Hyaku Shiki version 2.0.
Shall we end it here, Shar? Or would you rather live?
And do you think that's your decision to make, come on?
Consider your options carefully, Shar. What?
The Master Grades have returned to my channel, and we're going to start 2018 with the Master Grade Hyaku Shiki version 2.0. I'm so excited to have this kit because it means I'm finally finished now with my Zeta and my Double Zeta collection, so this is going to look phenomenal with them. This kit came out in 2015 to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Zeta Gundam, and in my opinion, Zeta Gundam is one of the best series to come out of the Gundam franchise. It took all the good things from the original 0079 and took it to an even darker level with more serious loss and tones, and we got a lot of better animation as well. And Hyaku Shiki is one of those kits that's really going to stand out due to its gold look to it, and I'm happy to find out that this is actually an improvement from the original gold. So this is definitely going to look good, but I want to see what this thing could do. I mean, this is definitely Char's suit, and it definitely belongs to him, and it's probably incredible as well. So let's see what it could do in Master Grade form. Let's open up the box and see what we have here. Opening up the box, and we're going to notice that there aren't really a lot of runners here. This is definitely the least amount of runners that I've seen in a Master Grade in a while, but I'm not taking a knock at it because it doesn't really mean anything. One of the things that obviously notice and pops out at me is the gold. It looks fantastic. It's one of the best golds out there. It's not plated gold, but it's not the crappy gold that you usually see in the Strike Freedom Gundam. I also really like the maroon red. It really helps to accent the gold as well. And one of my favorite things, it's one of the few suits that you get yellow beam saber effect parts. So this kit is definitely a standout, and I'm excited to have it part of my collection. All built up, and now we have the Hyaku Shiki version 2.0. This kit, again, with the gold, it looks amazing. The gold really pops out and is very strong without it really being a detriment to the build. I would say as well, it's very anime accurate, and all the colors look phenomenal with the gold and the silver pistons all over the thing. This thing really looks like a machine, and this thing can move as well. It just looks like a trophy that you would get at a Gunpla award show for building the best thing out there. It looks phenomenal right out the box, and this is just with basic panel lining. Now, while it looks good, let's see what it can do in terms of articulation. Just like always, we're going to start with the head. The head can go up and down, and it has a different joint in the bottom of the neck that can make it go up and down even further. Now, the head can go 360, but you need to be very mindful of the collar, or else it'll get caught and get in its way. The shoulder is on its own hinge, and the arm can go about that far. And the arm can rotate 360 degrees, no problem. And it has a joint similar to New Gundam that allows it to go out further. You're going to get a beautiful bend at the elbow thanks to the wrist. And the cool thing about this kit is each finger is individually articulated, so you can make it pose however you want it to. You're going to get a pretty nice bend at the waist both ways. The front and the side skirts can move out for you pretty easily. The front skirts do tend to have a problem to pop out of nowhere. It comes off too easily. The back skirt can move in itself. And then with the legs, you're going to get a very beautiful double jointed knee bend, and the knee armor pops off as well. And it looks amazing. And then it has a different feature where it can definitely move up even more so than you expect. This is due to the fact that the Hyaku Shiki was meant to have a Wave Rider mode, but it was incomplete. But I like the fact that it leaves little hints that it could transform. Now, when you move the ankles, this little piston moves as well, and it just adds a great amount of detail and effect to it. It looks amazing. And the toe can move down, but not really up. It's very stationary. With the Hyaku Shiki, you're going to get accessories, but not much. But they work as well as they need to work. The main accessory that you have is that you get gold beam sabers. Not just the plated gold handles, but you get yellow beam saber effect parts. These look pretty good, but there are a couple of bad nubs on the beam saber hilts. Next you have the beam rifle, and while it does look a little bit average, I would say it looks pretty good. It has a nice yellow to it in the piping system. And next you have the Hyaku Shiki's rocket launcher. And again, it's just a couple of pieces put together, but it looks pretty good as well. And both of those can be stored in a hinge on the backpack of the Hyaku Shiki, so you can have storage. And the last accessory is the head itself. You can swap out the eyes to have a different effect. What you can do is have to pull out the top of the head and you can switch it out. You can either have no eyes, red eyes. You can have this effect where the Hyaku Shiki is like loading data. It's kind of not my deal per se, but it looks pretty good. Now, like I said in the beginning, I'm very happy to have the Hyaku Shiki just in itself because I'm so happy to finally complete my Zeta and Double Zeta collection. He definitely stands out due to his gold, but he fits in pretty well. Even though this kit came out 10 years after the Mark II and the Zeta Gundam, he really blends in, even though he is a bit more advanced in terms of building compared to the other two. Though, in terms of advanced building, I don't think he holds a candle against Double Zeta. This kit has great posability. You can get it to move however you want in very tight poses. I was so happy that I did a bit of a pseudo strike pose on the ground and it stood up completely on its own. I was just completely blown away by that. However, I can't help but feel that this thing is a little bit lacking, and it's mainly due to the accessories. You're getting so little accessories that are very basic, and the Hyaku Shiki is one of the more pricier kits due to its gold. You're going to be paying somewhere between $55 and $60 for it, and while it looks amazing, it's a little bit to argue whether or not to have it when it feels a little bit lackluster in terms of the accessories. However, they do give you parts where you can buy the old balut system that worked with the old Hyaku Shiki and have it work here. If you do feel the accessories are a little bit lacking, you can get your fill over there. Like I said, I'm happy to have this be a part of my collection. However, it is one of the more pricier master grades, so you might need to think about it a little bit before you go and purchase it. But if you've got the cash and it won't hurt you, I recommend this as well. This is 101 Smith, and I will see you later. Peace!